Squid Squiv here with another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be covering how to code and what is a hash map. Now, before we get into all of this, we should probably know what a hash map is. So a hash map is basically a list of keywords that represent other words, or a list of key ints that represent other gifts, or a list of key booleans that represent other booleans. So here's an example of a hash map. You're making a Minecraft plugin for servers. So, because I know you all play Minecraft. I don't anymore, but anyway, that's beside the point. So suppose you're making a Minecraft plugin. You want to say, alright, if someone types in a command, they have God mode. So you can do this by having a boolean. So if you type in a command, you set a boolean to true, and that means God mode. Now, that's not really going to work out because you can have one person type in the command and everyone has God mode. That's not really what you want. You want a specific person. So you can use a hash map. You can say this key boolean is going to be this key boolean is going to mean this player. Another example. You want to have an online translator and you want to say hola hello is equal to bonjour and hi is equal to salut. Well, you don't want to have hello. If you want to there's way around this, so this is a bad example, but you want to translate hi to salut, but not hi to bonjour. So you'd use a hash map to say hi is, if you find hi, then you're going to set a string equal to the hash map value of, say, foo, and that's going to get you salut, and the hash map foo means salut. So, and then another part of the hash map bar is equal to bonjour. So you would have foo and bar. So, yeah, if you have any questions, please say so in the comments. But anyways, let's get coding a hash map. So the first thing we always need to do is have our basic includes. So IO stream, so we can actually output it, and we want to use the standard namespace. There we are. Alright, so now what we need to do is, so I'm going to do this using strings and int, so I'm going to have a multitude of hash maps to represent everything. So string, so we want to import string, and then there's another import we use for hash maps, and this is called unordered map. Oh no. Getting some unresponsivity. This is called unordered map. So hashtag include unordered map. That is the hash map library. Now what we need to do is we need to say, well, first off, cout. Actually, we don't need that. Return 0 so it exits. Or no, it doesn't exit. So it doesn't exit right away. And to create the hash map, what you do in Java is you just say hash map, such and such. But that's not how you do it in C++. In C++, you use kind of unordered map, and in here we want to have a string to string unordered map. Now you can have a string to int. Yeah, you can have a whole bunch of stuff, and then the name. So we're going to do string to string, which means a keyword of a string is going to be another string. So that's basically how that works. And here we can just say a of foo is equal to bar, which is basically saying if you find foo, if you find the keyword foo, so if you call a with the keyword of foo, you will return bar. So if we have cout a of foo, end line. Oh, that's not right. Hit shift. This is going to output bar. So let's run it, and I will show you that it outputs bar. If I don't get an error instead. That's my sister in the background. She has a very cute cat. We all have a very cute cat. That cat is so cute. Oh. Whew, this is ever gonna load.
Bergie's like sitting at my door.
There we are. Now it's loading. It's doing something. That's all that matters. Ah, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Well, basically, so, we can also have a, int to int. You can have an int to int thing, a string to int, a boolean to int. You can have a, see? It outputs bar. And for all those wondering who have never used, Visual C++, you just hit Control F5 to get that, to make it so it just doesn't X out right away. So we can have another thing, A of fa is equal to ba. We can have this, and that's going to do the same exact thing. Now, what we can also have is another, or let me just get rid of that, because that's unneeded. We want to have another unordered map, and this is going to be a string to int relationship. We're going to call this B. Here, you can say B, B of foo is equal to 100. Just a number randomly out of the hat. So foo is 100. So we can do B of foo. Right? So if we run this, and it actually loads quicker this time, which it is, that's, thank the heavens it's loading quicker. Thank the heavens. Heavens above. Thank them. Right now. Look up to the heavens and thank them. You'll get 100. So that is basically how you do a hash map. So, and you can do int to int, boolean to int, you can do a whole bunch of things. You can do bunches of things. Actually, I'm just going to keep that in. And I'm going to have both these, because I'm going to publish this code on Gist, so you can actually access it. So, yeah, that's basically how you do hash maps. So thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, if you have any questions, please comment below. If you have any other stuff, yeah. Alright, and adios.